Hi, this is Vikki and welcome to my video diary. For some strange reason I agreed to the request of the Exceeding Expectations group to take a camera with me for the next few days and film what I'm up to, all in the attempt of giving people an insight into what types of things consultants do. So sit back, relax, and I hope this isn't too bad to watch. Hi, so I've spent the morning finishing off a report and finalising some paperwork, and it's now lunchtime and I'm heading off in the car to Leek, which is about a 4-hour journey. Car's all loaded, got my suitcase, my laptop, all my work papers, and I'm filming this inside rather than outside because you might be able to hear it's raining and hailing, so not really looking forward to the road journey. So the car's all filled up, just stopped at my local supermarket to get some lemons. Sounds a bit daft, but of course I'm running for the next 2 days and need them as props. Okay, we're just at the junction for the M6 now. I've been sat in congested traffic for about 40 minutes. What started off as rain when I left the house, now I'm in Birmingham, is snow. I don't know if you can actually see that. Quite exciting because I love snow, but I absolutely hate driving in it. So it's always congested here, but it's probably going to be a lot worse because of the weather. It's 4:15 now though. I've only really got about another hour and a quarter normally from here, so fingers crossed I'll still make it to the hotel in time because I've got a conference call at 6. Only problem is I'm wishing I stopped at the services about 10 miles ago because I could really do with the ladies. So it's now about 8 o'clock. Managed to get to the hotel just before 6 o'clock, so I had about 5 minutes to run up the stairs, get my papers out, ready to make my conference call at 6. Have to be honest, I did think I might be doing that in a motorway lay-by given the weather and the traffic, but it managed to ease itself fine to get me here on time. So the conference call was actually with other people that are doing an ILM coaching course with me. We had to do a group coaching session and assignment seminar, so it wasn't actually a client call, but still something very important and got to be kind of fitted in around the edges of the day. So that went fine. Since then I've just unpacked, got myself sorted, and just waiting for my room service dinner to arrive. Yes, the very exciting life of a consultant, dinner in front of the telly. And then I've just got a little bit of work to do tonight, not very much, but just need to look through the papers for tomorrow's training course and just respond to 1 or 2 emails, and then I'll be sorted. Can't always have the luxury of doing that because not all hotels have Wi-Fi access, but luckily this one I'm staying in at Leek, it does have free Wi-Fi, so it makes it a little bit easier to stay on top of things. So hopefully I'll be relaxing by about 9:30 after I've had my dinner and done my prep, and yeah, so no doubt I'll be speaking to you again very soon. Hey, good morning, it's now about 8:30 and I'm just leaving the hotel to head off where I am today. As you can see, the weather is lovely. It's really cold, but the sun's shining, so the snow and rain of yesterday have disappeared. Okay, so it's now about 9:05. And we've been doing a lot of work with them in rolling out a customer experience program across the organisation. So for the next 2 days I'm here running the core module, which is all about putting the customer at the heart of everything that they do. So really fun course, really good client, really enjoy these, but there is quite a lot of prep to do beforehand. There's lots of posters we need to put up and props we need to get sorted, so I'll need a good half an hour to get the room set up, so I better get on with that. Okay, it's now about 10:15. I've just done the introduction to the course and met the group, and they're doing their first exercise now. We've got quite a big group today. It's 15, which is the most we would have on this course, and for no other reason we can't fit them in the room, but also any more than that makes it quite difficult. They seem quite a nice group, quite positive, quite intrigued about the lemons, but you know, they're getting stuck into the first exercise, so that's good. But it's always a slightly more tiring day when you have a bigger group. But a good mix of roles, so that should make it quite interesting. So yeah, I'll catch up with you later. It's 4:30, course is now over and the delegates have just left. Been a good day, tiring, challenging, but yeah, overall I think it's been a successful training course, so that's good. Group have worked hard. There were 1 or 2 that probably didn't want to be here, which is sometimes the case when you're delivering a core course that everybody has to attend, but by and large that didn't really impact or affect the training itself. You know, they still took part in the activities and were reasonably positive about some things, so that's not too bad. But had lots of really interesting debate and disagreements and discussions across the table today. So not only has that made it more enjoyable from my point of view, but also some really good learning and improved understanding about some people's roles coming out of that. So that's really positive. Doing the same thing again tomorrow, back here in the same room, delivering the same course but with 10 people tomorrow. So I'm just going to spend 20 minutes or so now getting the room back to order, setting up and making sure everything's ready for tomorrow, because that'll just make it a lot easier for me in the morning. Okay, it's now about 5:15, finished setting up the room and getting things ready for the morning. Had quite a few emails and missed calls come through today, so a couple of messages I need to respond to. So heading back to the hotel now to log on and do a little bit of work. Back in the hotel now, it's about 7:15. Just an hour or so of work, returned some calls and responded to some emails. I have got some amendments to do to a report that I sent to a client on Monday, but I'll leave that till Friday when I'm back home and got all the papers in front of me and can look at it kind of fresh. So I'm not going to do any more work tonight. I'm about to head off into Leek itself. I'm actually staying right in the centre of the town, so I'm just going to go for a wander, take my book along and just find somewhere nice to stop and have dinner and just relax for a few hours, because I think that's what I need after a long, tiring but enjoyable day that I've had so far. Morning, it's now about 10 to 9 on Thursday. I had a nice relaxing evening last night, just had some Thai food and chilled for a few hours, so feeling pretty refreshed today and ready to go again. So just going to leave the hotel now, check out and ready for today's group. Okay, it's about 1:30. We've just had our lunch, which was very nice, and the group's back in there now, ready for the afternoon session. They're all feeling a bit tired and lethargic, so instead of doing the session I should be doing right now, which involves quite a lot of me talking to them, I've just made up a simple short exercise for them to do, just pop some things on flip and develop their own customer philosophy, just to get them energised because they're feeling quite flat. And then we'll move on to the next session this afternoon. So we're doing quite well for time, so introducing an extra exercise isn't going to cause any problems. I can actually hear some laughter, so I think the energy levels are rising up. So yeah, I'll check in with you at the end of the day. Okay, it's 4:15, course has just finished, a little bit ahead of time today. Went well again this afternoon, energy levels got back up and some interesting discussions, particularly around seeing things from the customer's perspective, and evaluation forms are good, so yes, another successful day's training. Right, so now I need to head on the road, head back to Cardiff. Hopefully it'll be a little bit shorter journey than coming out because the weather's a bit better now, but of course I'm going to hit traffic at Birmingham at peak time, so if things go well I should be home by about 8:30, so catch up with you later. Okay, it's now about 8:20, just arrived home, so only took me about 3¾ hours, so not too bad a journey actually, but I have to be honest, I'm absolutely shattered. You know, doing a 3¾ hour journey after a full day's training just takes it out of you, so I'm going to unload the car, go in, sit down and have a nice cup of tea that I hope my husband is making for me right now. Okay, so it's now Friday morning, about 8:30, feeling a bit more refreshed now. I had dinner on the table about 5 minutes after I walked through the door last night and just chilled and caught up on some family time, so that was really good. Working from home all day today, but got quite a few things to get through. I'm working on, I need to do some amendments to a staff survey report for Will, to get that off to them by Monday. Also need to revisit a job valuation and pay benchmarking that I did a couple of months ago now. There's been a client query on that. And I've also got a coaching session with one of my colleagues from the ILM coaching course at midday today. Also, because it's the end of the month, got loads of kind of admin things to do, like making sure all the invoices are raised and do my expenses for the month. So just tidying up everything to get it to Kate and the team ready at the beginning of next week. So it's quite nice to be working at home today, particularly as it's the end of the month, and so I can get all those things out of the way, but also as it's a Friday, so it means that come kind of 4:30 this afternoon my weekend can start. So I better get on with my work, and no doubt I'll be catching up with you later on today. So it's now about 4:45 on Friday afternoon, and I've had a really productive day, managed to get lots of things done and I'm now going to take a slightly early finish and get ready to take the dog for a walk just while there's still a little bit of daylight. Thanks very much for watching this. I hope it hasn't been too awful, and I hope that it has given those of you that aren't consultants a little bit of an insight into the types of things that we do. What I would say is that this isn't a typical week for all consultants, and it isn't even a typical week for me over a longer space of time. But it probably is quite typical of what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. So thanks very much for putting up with this, and I now have the great pleasure of turning this machine off for the final time. So bye!